Hey, it's BK. It's the 5th of 5th of November, and here's the recap for another trading day. First and foremost, of course, we can't go with the day without mentioning the without mentioning the New York mayoral race, which was won by Kwame Mamdani. But before I do that, the usual stuff. Pardon me, let me just share my screen. Pardon me. Let's get to it. Hope everyone had a great trading day, because I did, of course, and I hope you did as well. So let's just get this to the white background. It's quite straightforward. Boom. Right. So as usual, it's actually strange, actually. I mean, I left the cues to the monthly, and we could see this month, well, it's the month of May. We got a new candle, and the entire month is just been, well, should I say, glowing red. And that's what we can see as painted or evidence right here, right here, right here. So, okay, but that's in total, sum total. But how did we do today? We're concerned about how did the day go today. And today it was a reversal to the uptrend, really, or to the upside. And that's what we've got right there. So it was I mean, well, I don't think it's the bull is over, of course. So it's a reversal upside, and that's how we got. Okay. Got a few other things to talk about. I've got to say it's today officially marks the record shutdown, government shutdown in America. I think the previous one was yours truly, President Trump 1.0, now President Trump 2.0. It's a shutdown, and of course, quite a few things are affected. But I'm here to quite stick to the stock market, really. I was actually thinking, does it affect the market? Not that I know of. So far, so good. I mean, I haven't seen based on what we trade, what we do. Yes, but unfortunately, it does affect some individual lives, and yeah, we hope all this comes to an end. Okay, waking up again today, first thing I checked was the VIX. So it's actually not as elevated as I would have thought. And we could see, going by the record, it's just right back where it should be, really, or where it could be most of the time. Or if you look at the Qs or the short SQs, again, yeah, way below 13. I think I've hedged, but it just refuses to climb up and decides to stay grounded to the floor. Yes, we do have quite a lot of bullish sentiments around, which is still pushing the markets up. Now, speaking of Mamdani, there was something put together as to how it does affect the market, because initially I was like, why does it cover such excuse me, why does it cover such headlines, if that makes sense? And there's a few theories out there, and a few of his strategies, well, that people do not like. But for me, I am just looking at how it does affect the market, and I put something together which I'm just quickly going to read, if I can get to find this quickly. So. Right. So what does this win mean for the Wall Street? So economic reform, number one, is focused on affordability and inequality with policies that include a rent freeze, affordable housing, and a $30 million wage by 2030. Sorry, $30 minimum wage by 2030. Other proposals include the creation of subsidized city-owned grocery stores, providing free city bus and universal healthcare. To fund the social initiatives, Mamdani supports increasing corporate taxes and raising the taxes paid by high-income individuals. 1% of New York City's earners pay nearly half of the taxes. So notable figures from the financial industry in New York City had fought his election, forming PACs and pouring millions of dollars into anti-Mamdani efforts. The warned of risk to capital flight, a deteriorating business, and real estate environment, as well as unsustainable fiscal plans. But some now seem ready to work with the mayor. Um, I think there was a tweet this morning from Pershing Square, Bill Ackman, who wrote on X, "If I can help NYC, just let me know what I can do." I think when it comes to situations like this, you fight hard for your candidates, but ultimately you put differences aside, you work for the good of the state. Now, that's that aside, okay? Now let's look at also, I was just looking at Palantir. Palantir had a rough day yesterday, and how did it go today? I think it, should I say, progressed a little bit to today. So not a lot, just a little bit shy of the all-time highs, but you can see right there, it's still very much in the highs. Also, someone was talking to me about Microsoft today. It did not get much lift at all. And like I said again, Microsoft has printed two pin bars at the top right there. So I think it's high time it reversed really, or relaxed a little bit. I don't mean reverse, relax. Look, Microsoft touched 554 twice. So I think it kind of gave you a hint there. Also, again, my grains, cocoa, so soybean, sorry, not just cocoa, got commodity grains. Soybean is still pushing there, even though slowly. Commodities don't tend to move aggressively. Well, bar for oil really, and maybe gold, quite sensitive. But you can see soybean, been talking about this, it's gradually inching up. Also, what do we have? I think cocoa, for some reason, reversed today. Like I said, it's my staple. It's done enough for the past few days. It deserves to cool, calm down. Yeah, it's a huge 4% reversal. Deserves to calm down. Okay. Now, speaking of one or two earnings today, we did have Duolingo. Wow, whatever happened there? Duolingo, that was a huge cut. You know, he had a massive reversal, 21%. I mean, I have not listened to the earnings, but AI is just taking their business, I've got to say. And one of the other ones we can talk about is Adobe. Adobe has not done much since I wouldn't say inception of AI, but Adobe hasn't actually done much. It's quite funny actually because on the macro side, these guys are buying back their shares, they're reinvesting. But look, people feel like once there's AI, Adobe's work is got to be cut short aggressively. So that's that one. Um, what else do I have? I wanted to talk about. Oh, Irene was amazing. But speaking of AI. This was a surprise of the night. I literally just closed this the minute it bounced up. Snapchat, I think I saw at some point it was a 19% move up there. So that was a great surprise earnings. But you've got to understand Snapchat is still very much a poor business down on the floor. I mean, it's literally just trading at $8 right now. I don't, they've got to find a way to make money consistently, really. I think right now, shareholders are still very much underwater, and this is not good for them. I know today is a very busy day. If I'm just going to quickly look at the calendar, what else did I miss? From the big names. Oh, Robinhood as well. There was something I saw on Robinhood. Let me just share it. It's not my image, but it's just something I saw on Robinhood tonight, and I think that was when the earnings was announced. So a few things really. Like I said again, it wasn't mine. Hood earned $25 million in revenue in October alone from 2.5 billion prediction markets contracts. Look, Robinhood, if you're gonna have to have a look, this time, this is November 2024. There you go, just early November, from right there to where we are right now. Robinhood has produced, yeah, just about 358%. I mean, I have a more accurate image actually. There you go. So Robinhood has generated 478% um, in the year alone, which this is just an amazing result, an amazing, amazing return. So look, whatever happens right here, they just keep building back to back to back. But Duolingo, unfortunately, has been a disaster for some reason. I think app loving as well. I'm not sure actually what happened to app loving. I think app loving turned profitable for the first time. Oh, that okay. So I was talking about digital APPS. Sorry, yeah, app loving. Of course, they delivered as well. APPS is another one. Digital Turbine, there you go. Yeah, they turned profitable for the first time. This was 31% at some point, but look, it's still tiny. So I'm not going in there. Just leave them at the due diligence phase for now. Also, we do have McDonald's as well, MCD. How did it perform actually, given the state of the economy right now? Yeah, you can't really feel much about the movement at all. But anyway, that's about it today for me. I think there's quite a lot of things to cover. But again, tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow, another very, very busy day. We have 461 companies, from 461 companies, AstraZeneca, ConocoPhillips, wow, Airbnb, I mean, in terms of the mainstays, Vistra, Cummins, well, Warner Bros. So Datadogs, XYZ block, and we have T2. Wow. This we've been talking about T2, in fact, in the group. And of course, see how it goes. I mean, this has got the rumored um what's the game anyway, GTA 6 I think. So yeah, you've got to play gently really. If you're not sure, then of course don't play it at all. Cash is the position. I think I was lucky with Snap today. I actually got trapped. I was going to trade it into earnings, but then I decided, looking at a few data, I was going to hold, and I held, and it rewarded beautifully. So again, these are some of the things, and we do all have the odd one or two positions that we play as well, but you've got to play gently. Risk management first. That's all I was going to say. Okay. And until then, I hope I see everyone on the field tomorrow. Hope everyone has a great night. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye bye.